depende de 100, todo el sol es F.A.W.N. I'm a dreamer's taco truck, best in the land. No permits, no papers, but folks line the street for that ground beef blend, 5% meat. Oh, we get a smile as she flips that pan. Every taco she serves has a loyal fan. But there's one lady lying is banned from the line. Mama Dreamer says not this time. Cause Mama Dreamer's tacos got that flavor you crave. Hot and greasy, with secrets she'll take to her grave. Funded by the cartel, but she don't care. I'm not new to this, I was born to dare. Her son Gerardo pleads with tears in his eyes. Mama, please quit this life, no more cartel ties. But she just laughs like a queen on her throne. This business is mine, I'm in a league of my own. People come running from miles away for those dripping tacos at the end of the day. And when Lioness calls, I'm authentic with pride. Mama just shrugs, keeps the door closed tight. Cause Mama Dreamer's tacos got that flavor you crave. Hot and greasy, with secrets she'll take to her grave. Funded by the cartel, but she don't care. I'm not new to this, I was born to dare. From Sinaloa's back streets to this little truck, Mama made her way with grit and luck. She's got deals and dreams in every bite, but if you cross her line, you're out of sight. So every day Mama's there, making her dough in that old truck where the red lights glow. With the ground beef blend, more fat than meat, she's feeding the city, no taste so sweet. And when you're outside, she just waves him away. Kitty, though I'll stop, but not today. This isn't a game, this is my life. Mama Dreamer, taco queen, proud in life. Cause Mama Dreamer's tacos.
Out in Vegas where the nights are bright, Dmitri and Dorene light up the site. He's the real estate poppy, closing deals all day. She's everybody's favorite, spreading love in every way. But come Tuesday night, it's a whole new scene. They link up live with Gender Houston Queen. She's the vice queen of H-Town, proud as can be. And behind the scenes, Tia keeps it running smoothly. Free the Hardway on a Tuesday night. Tia's in the booth making sure it's tight. Two cities apart, but they feel so near. When they go live, it's the show will be here.
Welcome, everybody, to Three the Hardway. I am your host, Dmitri, aka Real Estate Poppy. And we have my two beautiful co-hosts, my best friend, Jen Glenn, and my bestest friend in the world, my lovely wife, Dorene.
Hello.
Hey, everybody. So let's start with you, baby. How was your day?
Not so good, but I'm here because I'm a trooper.
Oh
That's-
yeah, Dorene,
that's-
you said you weren't feeling well.
No, I've caught the cold, but at least I'm hoping it's a cold. I started like doing the hacking thing last night, and then today it just went kaboom. So I've been pretty much in bed all day, and about little after 5, Michi comes in. He's like, "Are you still doing the show?" I was like, "Yes, I am," because I'm a trooper, and so I have on my little cuddly hat to hopefully help me make me feel better.
Well, we're happy to see you, and I hope you feel better.
Thank you.
How are you, Gentry? How was your day?
I'm good. You know, I'm still tired from all of the traveling that we did, but yeah, I'm good. I'm here. I'm excited about the show tonight because we
Yeah,
get
me
to talk about all of the things we did this weekend because we were together.
We were together.
you,
Or at
dear.
least two of us were. And let me look. So Kaleo is here. Thank you. We have Dr. Casillas, the nacho hoarder. We have Chappie.
I heard about those nachos, by the way, D. Casillas.
How is Chappie here? I thought Chappie would be on a plane right now.
He is, but planes have Wi-Fi. So
Oh
he's
yeah,
watching-
okay.
He said that he's on choppy British Airways Wi-Fi. So
Thank you,
Okay.
Chappy.
choppy.
Might be
Chappy.
in-
Chappy.
Chappy. We have Dave J.
Trying.
Our executive producer Tia, and some other people that I can't see because Kick does not work well with, doesn't work at all with this platform so far, but we're hoping that they fix that. So yeah, and my day, I've been working all day. So I woke up at 1 o'clock,
Hmm.
like I normally do or often do, and I decided to do a show while I was working. And then, like halfway through Kendall's show, I fell asleep. I woke up, and the last 30 seconds of the last song was playing.
I thought you left.
I didn't. I was knocked out.
Well, that's what I mean. Like you were still there, but you were gone. So I was like, okay, either he's working, driving, or yeah, he fell asleep.
Yeah,
Well, that's good. I'm glad you got some sleep.
You did fall asleep during Snarky's show last night, Michi.
I was tired, and
I heard him talking about you, but I just let you sleep because they were talking about you.
Oh.
Yeah, I think a lot of
Just
us did.
saying, they were.
I was falling asleep too.
They were talking about you.
I missed my flight coming home. So yeah, it was a long Sunday for me, which turned into a long Monday, but we'll get into that stuff.
All right. You know what I want to talk about first?
I do know what you want to talk about first.
Yeah, let's do that. Yay. What day is it?
Yay!
So this was a hard decision for us to make about the day that we wanted to talk about, but it's National Maple Syrup Day.
Look at
Ooh,
that.
that's a buxom
That
Mrs.
is
Beard. I know
fun
Mrs.
syrup
Butterworth.
bottle.
Ooh,
That's how she should look.
Woo!
that's how she should look.
I mean, if you want your syrup thick, who wants thin syrup?
Now, I guess if you eat that much syrup, you should be looking like that, I guess.
You know, I do want my syrup thick.
I didn't even know it was National Maple Syrup Day, and I wanted pancakes this morning. And I just realized I haven't eaten today because I fell asleep when I was going to order pancakes.
Oh my God, the whole day you haven't eaten?
Yep. Now I'm just sitting up here looking stupid. But oh well. I'll get some pancakes when I go pick up my Adderall after the show.
Is that's not Aunt Jemima, is it?
It is, but it might be her sister, Lucille.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was about to say her thick sister Patrice.
Um,
All right, y'all. So maple syrup production has a long history in North America, dating back to indigenous people who learned the art of tapping maple trees. So Vermont, New York, and Maine are the top producing states and produce about 80% of the maple syrup that we consume here in the United States.
That's amazing. I wonder if people like run onto other people's property and like try to tap the trees or still how they used to do in Hawaii, like stealing pineapple.
I know I would. I would, wouldn't you?
Hell yes.
Yeah.
Go
That's
do a
probably
quick
why
run
there's-
under. Didn't people used to do that with the frosty machines at the gas stations?
I think that's a little different though, baby. They're
Oh.
out in the wilderness tapping trees. But probably why not a lot of rhythmics live in those states.
Hey, listen, just don't put, as long as I don't see a fence or an electrified fence, it's
I'm
game
going
on.
in.
That's what they want you to think. There's a little hidden sign that says no trespassing. And as soon as you step on that grass, ka-yow. And that's
It's got me one of those dog fences, like people who have the dogs and then they get shocked when they go through it.
yeah. And then your daddy's like, my baby ain't never hurt nobody.
Oh my God.
That's what he's on the news saying. Yeah. So
Oh,
true, so true.
look at D. Casillas dirting off her shoulders. Those nachos were good, if I must say. That's why you were hoarding them and stealing them.
Yeah, I gotta say, I didn't even get a bowl of nachos. I would have loved to have some nachos that night.
They had lunch for 2 weeks now with all those nachos that they took
Yeah.
home.
I saw you eat about 3 plates worth. Micha, is that true?
3 or 4.
Yeah. Oh, you really did get in that much?
Yeah, I had to because
Okay.
once I found out about them, I had to make up for lost time.
Now,
Yeah. They look delicious.
I can attest, Michi is a big nacho guy.
Okay.
He'll probably try and eat nachos at least 2-3 times a week if he could.
Okay.
Like different variations of nachos. He might put taco meat on it one night and then chicken on nachos another night. You know what I'm saying? But he would eat nachos all the time if he could.
I remember one time y'all were making dinner and you made a whole big thing of nachos.
Yes.
And I
That's
think
like
I was talking to him about it. Yeah, like
yes. That's his thing. He loved nachos and hamburgers.
Nachos,
Hamburgers and fries.
nachos, and nacho fries. And
Yeah, nacho fries. Yes. If it has the word nacho in it, he's on it.
Wait, so nacho fries instead of chips, it's French fries. You put all the nacho fixings on it.
Yep.
Sounds delicious.
Yep. And Resting Bitch Face said, someone sent us maple syrup they tapped, and it was delicious.
Do we know who is resting bitch face?
I know who it is. I wonder if she wants me to disclose her identity.
I mean, why not?
It's nice, I swear.
That's what I thought. Okay. Because you know what I was thinking? Just the nice, I swear, and then to have another platform, be on another platform with like a resting bitch face. They
Yep.
kind of
Here's the
go together.
question. Does she have resting bitch face?
No.
No,
not
her
at all.
face was sweet. I
Okay,
don't know
so
what
her
she
name
is
has
when
nothing to
just,
do with she just
yeah.
No, she's so pretty, baby. It's and we have a secret handshake now.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Yeah, she's
All
very
right.
beautiful, and her hair was so cute, and it was so nice to meet her.
Awesome.
Absolutely. So we have to go back to Denver so she and I can work on our handshake
Work
because
on the
we almost
handshake.
have it, but we're gonna lose it between now and then. So
Yeah.
we need another trip to Denver when the weather is like the weather was last weekend.
All right. So let's go into our New York cheater story, our concierge story.
Oh yeah. The poop pie. The poop pie. I just like saying poop pie.
Yep. And there really wasn't a poop pie involved with it, but the story is this concierge at this hotel was noticing that men would come in with people that weren't their wives. So she would track down the wives and send them a message, and the wives would pay the concierge to like do stuff. And the most popular thing was to mess with their food. So there was no bounce chicka wow wow going on in the room. It was, oh Lord, you have toilet paper.
So maybe they did poop in the pie. You don't know.
Well,
It
whatever
sounds
they
like,
do.
yeah, it sounds like they put like laxatives or something in the
Right.
food.
That's
So they
probably
would
a more of a kid. They probably
they would get sick and wouldn't be able to, yeah.
right, more of a laxative situation.
So the final straw or the gig was up when this last wife came to the hotel and told the concierge she gave her $20,000 and said that she wants a hotel uniform and she wants to deliver the food.
Oh.
And if she didn't do it, then she was going to blow up the spot and she was going to get in trouble. Well, the wife made it to the room. I think the husband was in the bathroom. And before he could come out, she just started laying hands upon people. And not like Gentry's daddy laying hands in church. She
Uh-huh.
was just like, I don't even have a button for it. But while they're in there scrapping, the police are called. And long story short, the concierge got caught. The whole history of what she was doing was exposed. And that wife, ruined a good thing that was going on
A
for that
really
concierge.
good thing. I wonder how much she was charging.
Yeah, no, I wonder how much she made all in all.
Right?
I don't know. It was all profit.
That ain't a bad gig.
No, not at all.
When I'm
And
reading.
then this girl goes ahead and ruins it by
I
getting
know.
Right?
arrested.
I've been pissed.
But I guess she did get, I wonder if she had to give the $20,000 back.
I wouldn't. I would
That would
need
go
her
towards
to
my lawyer
pay my
fund.
lawyer or to pay my rent because you know she got fired.
Oh, you know she
And
did.
that's in New York. So that's like a half a month's rent for a 200 square foot closet. Kaleo said, me and him are going to open a spot called Nachos and Titties.
Oh, nachos and titties.
Let me see if I can get that domain after the show.
Oh, Lord.
That would be a good
No,
spot.
he's going to because you know we got to get a domain of some sort.
I mean, especially out here because we have Nacho Daddy. So we could get
Nacho titties.
Nacho
Titchos.
Titties.
Oh, nacho titties.
When we do White Girl News, I'm going to look it up and see if I can buy it. Nacho Titties?
Hey, Rachel came in too. Hey, Rachel.
Would you put the nachos in two different piles next to each other?
That great idea.
See?
That is a good idea, baby. And put some olives on the top for nipple.
Yes, a black olive on the top.
And then have the sour cream coming out like milk.
Yeah, see?
Oh, wait. No, I think that's a little too much. The sour cream coming out like milk. I would like to take my children. I would like to take my children to
around
this
the
place.
olive.
Your children
Like
know
the
what titties look
areola.
like.
You say my children don't what?
Your children know what titties look like.
Oh my God.
All
Look
right,
at
y'all.
Richmond.
Let's go into our Denver story. But first, Doreen, I want to know, what were you doing this weekend? Like, why weren't you there with us in Denver?
Well, there was two reasons why. The first reason is because I had to be at my storefront, which I would say, you guys, I just wanted to tell you this because thank you for not giving me such a hard time and being there and missing me, because it was my best weekend at the store so far.
Really?
Yes, seriously. It was the best weekend so far that I have had in the, what now, 2.5 months
Yeah.
that I was there. So I'm really glad I decided to stay with that. And then the second reason was because I also had a Christmas party to attend. Oh, there's me all dressed up with Leah, who was my
Mexican
date.
Dmitri.
So Leah also works for the same real estate company as me and Michi, and she didn't have a date and I didn't have a date, so we went together. But
Nice.
we wanted to make sure Michi did not feel left out because usually it's the three of us. So if you notice the shirt that Miss Leah has on,
Yes, I see that.
she had on a beautiful gown, and she put on the shirt of her and Michi that Michi gave her, so Michi would feel that he was involved. But it was kind of cool. It was at a speakeasy, and some of the ladies that came from the real estate company had on like little flapper dresses and had on the little hats.
So
And
was that the theme, or that's just what they
that
decided to
was, well, it was the theme of the speakeasy, and it was one of those places that you had to go up a secret elevator and go through a secret door and say a password. So it was kind of a whole thing, and it was decorated like that. But the food was amazing. Chicken and waffles, I will have you know, was one of the things they were serving.
do? Okay.
Cheesecake they were serving, watermelon and goat cheese, tacos they were serving. So it was a lot of fun. It was a good time. So that is the second reason why I was not there, because I had to represent the Thompson team at the Christmas party.
And this was the first one that I ever missed.
This is the first one that you have ever missed.
Well,
Yes.
I missed Kaleo's comment with a strip club with specialty nachos. We can have main stage nachos, lap
Oh,
dance nachos, champagne room nachos,
It's your birthday nachos.
it's your birthday.
divorce party nachos, any kind of nachos you can think of for a strip. I wish Kaleo lived here.
So I feel like all of these nachos are really going to be the same, but they're going to have they're just going to have different names.
Maybe different meat. Maybe you should have one that has Spam on it.
Yeah, for Kaleo's people.
Yeah.
That,
For Columbus.
see?
We'll call it the
The luau taco. I meant the luau nachos.
I bet those would be popular though, because you fry some Spam.
the KKK nachos.
Oh my god. Did you see Kaleo said he got his D-Cups package?
I didn't know that we sent
Yeah.
him. Oh yeah, when I saw that, I didn't want to put it up initially because I couldn't. I was like, I don't remember sending
Oh
it.
my goodness. Well, thank you, Kaleo, for letting me know you got it. I'm glad you got it.
And yeah, I'm trying to I got to figure out what kind of decup I want, and I want a WRSC sweatshirt or t-shirt.
Mhm.
You know, I live in Texas.
Right.
So,
Right.
Well,
yeah, a t-shirt.
Kaleo and I have talked about this,
Mhm.
and I'm just going to say it because we have to do it anyway. The WRSC tumblers. So there's going to be a regular one just for the show, right? But then each of them, CB, Kaleo, and E, are going to have their own special tumblers that they're going to design, and we're going to record the entire process.
Oh, awesome. Okay.
So we will be doing an episode like that.
So
That's really
that should be
cool.
fun.
Yep, and we have the GRU shot glasses that
You want me to show it, Michi?
you want to, but well, you don't have to.
Okay. I didn't know how much of a surprise you wanted it to be
I
because
showed a little bit.
the
You can
first
roll it.
one has been started.
Yep. So again, I bought some Ferrari paint, like the
Hey,
Tesla
Tabor.
paint they use for Ferraris,
Yep.
and we're gonna make all of the cups with it. So
And the first one has been painted with the Ferrari paint.
yeah,
So
and y'all won't be getting two. You'll be getting one because Ferrari paint is high. I mean,
they
Jesus
don't
Christ,
mess.
you can get like what 7 cans of regular paint. So yeah, y'all take this and you'll be happy with it. And if you're
Oh
not
my
happy with
god.
it, I'll just keep it.
Oh my god.
Damn, it's ridiculous.
I know,
But
especially if that paint is expensive.
yeah, I know y'all are GRU graduates though, so you deserve the best, just not all of the best.
You just deserve a little bit of the
A
best.
little bit. And it is the hot red. So he went for the hot
Oh,
red Ferrari.
and Kaleo asked if that was me on that shirt. I don't see where it
It
is over
is
here,
you
but yeah,
on Leah's shirt.
that's when we
Yeah.
went to the Roots concert, and then her boyfriend at the time, or the guy she was kind of dating, he popped up after the concert when we were eating sushi, and me and him almost got into a little scuffle.
Oh, that's
Oh,
right. That
tell
was
us
from
about
when
it.
you
Tell
guys
us
went to the
about it.
Roots concert.
Yeah, that's when he was taking stuff off of my plate.
I want to hear the scuffle. So he came up. He didn't know who you were, and he decided to start taking
Oh,
stuff
he
off your
knew who
plate.
he
Oh,
was.
we knew each other, and before
Mhm.
that, he was cool. The first time I met him was at the Christmas party last year.
Uh-huh.
So he came to have sushi with us, which was fine. And he acted as if he didn't want anything to eat. But then this MF started taking stuff off my plate.
Did you feel like he was doing that as a show of like aggression,
No,
or like passive aggression?
no, he was really drunk, and that's why I didn't choke him.
Oh, okay, what'd you say?
Um, after he took the first thing, I just looked at him a little bit, and Leah was like, "You need to stop it." And then the second thing he took, I was like, "Look, man, they have a whole menu. Why don't you just order something off of it?" And he started giggling, and he reached like he was going to grab something else off my plate, and Leah stopped him, and then his smile kind of went away. So when we went back to the hotel, because that's where my car was, he came to get into the car with us. And I was like, "Where the F you think you going?" And he
Now,
got out.
mind you, he did not come with them.
No,
Right.
He just automatically thought, well, since these two are going home, because Michi was going to go drop Leah off at home, he'd hop in the car.
yeah. So he got the idea when I told him to get the F out, and that was that.
Mhm.
Okay.
I don't think she saw him again after that either.
She broke up. We went to a birthday party, Leah and I did,
Mhm.
and we were in the food court at the casino. And I guess he works there now. So he walked by and said hi to her really fast and then hauled ass. So yeah. But that's why I don't like to go out a lot.
Yeah, I see. Because you know you prone to, get into it.
he prone. He's prone.
I try not to. I try my best to stay out of trouble
Just
because
don't touch his food.
if something happens, there's a group of people I know I'm going to be at least one of the ones getting blamed for it. So
Mhm.
Well,
yeah,
I'm
it's a
thinking
bunch
like
of
this:
people.
if you're eating somewhere and it's somebody you don't know, you don't want them to put their hand in your
Right?
plate.
Hands in your food.
Even if it is somebody you know, you just don't randomly reach into onto somebody's plate.
And it was
Yeah.
sushi. So was he using his hands or did he at least have a chopstick?
He grabbed, all right, so you know this one. He grabbed some fries the second time.
Yep.
And that's when Leah, everyone knows how I am about fries.
I just mentioned that earlier.
That's the biggest fight you and I have ever had.
That over me and you have ever had. Yes.
Pretty much the only
Literally
fight we've
over
ever had.
some French fries.
Because we went through the drive-thru and I'm telling Dorene to get what you want. And she was like, she got small fries. I'm like, babe, get bigger fries. Well, I don't need bigger fries. I'm good. When we get home, my large fries are almost empty.
You were eating them in the car?
She was, yeah.
Yeah.
He was so pissed. So
She was
pissed.
like, I just told you to get whatever you wanted.
I
And then
couldn't believe that is like literally one of our biggest fights was over these damn French fries.
it wasn't even a fight. I just, you know how I get quiet and I won't talk. And it was like
Mhm.
that for like a
Yeah.
couple days
Over
because
some fries.
don't try to downplay it because you There's
Yeah,
rerun.
that probably was wrong to eat all his fries. But I also think that, especially if you didn't grow up with a lot of people, like a ton of siblings,
Mm-hmm.
like
And I
if you grow
didn't.
up by yourself most of the time, sharing does
Mhm.
not is not your first attribute. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like if you have a bunch of siblings, you already know if you come home with like a full size Snickers bar, you were gonna have to share it. Like
You're gonna have to share some of that.
you're gonna have to give somebody a bite. You know what I mean?
But I was
Mm-hmm.
the baby,
That's what I
and
mean.
yeah,
And your
Mm-hmm.
sisters were in high school when you were born, or
the two
Mm-hmm.
oldest were in college. The youngest was 9, so it's not like we had food issues. But yeah, just don't take stuff off my plate.
Or
If
eat
you're
his
going
French
to
fries.
like Beehive people, I think we're all close enough to where if you ask, I'll say yeah, especially on a cruise. But why would I have to on a cruise and everything is complimentary? Yeah,
well,
just don't take my food.
speaking of the Beehive trip, on this trip, we were at the restaurant with Kylie and Dave, and I said to you, "Oh, are all those onion rings yours on your plate?" And you knew
That's
that I must have wanted one,
that's the way you do it, even though you had the same opportunity as everyone else who
right?
got
To get an onion ring,
yeah,
You just didn't grab, you asked.
yeah.
right? Oh, I know better. I know better to put my hands on somebody's plate.
Oh, and speaking about their ratchetness, oh, they're snarky. Hello, snarky. So, oh, I
Snarkies.
wasn't saying ratchetness because of snarky. I was talking about ratchetness because of the conversation that we had at dinner Friday night with Kali and Dave and V Rod and Naughty Yachty and Erica.
Okay, so let me give everybody the background. So basically, our group, we have this large community on Station Head, and a lot of us meet up in the mornings for a morning show, the Kindle B Morning Show, the person we always give tribute to at the end of the show. So it's about 30 of us meet up there, and round about 30. I'm sure it's more than that. And we decided we were going to meet up, and luckily our friend in Denver, Daydreamer, he and his wife hosted us, and so it was about 27 of us there, I believe, that made it out
That's
to the
amazing.
party. So
That's
yeah, we got to
amazing.
meet the majority of the people, the majority of each other. Now some of us have already met, but yeah, it was, you know and I have to tell you, Michi, did you feel this way too? It felt like you were meeting an old friend for the first time with some
Mhm.
of the people.
Yeah, absolutely. Especially like what Dave just said. My weird matched his. Neither of us can sit with our back to the door.
Yeah. It was so we flew in. So the Houston crew, Erica and myself, we flew in, met Real Estate Poppy at the airport, and then drove over to Keep Calm Collie's house, and we did a radio show there. And
Can I
so it was
interrupt you
nice.
really quick?
Yes,
These big city Houston girls, um, I
I
went to
know
pick
some of
them
the
up,
stuff.
right?
I know this story.
So I go to passenger pickup and I'm like, where are you guys? And we're right here. I'm like, okay, I'm between the last Frontier sign and the first Southwest sign. I'm right here. And they're like, we don't see you. Blah, 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 blah. Maybe you're in the wrong place. I'll drop my location.
Now,
I'm
why
like,
does he? What is that voice, Doreen? You know we don't talk like that or talk to
I
him like
know.
that. I
I
love
know
that
you
voice. Okay,
don't,
go
but
ahead though.
you know
Go
how he
ahead
is
though,
with
Poppy.
telling
I know.
stories.
Yeah, exactly. Go
Mhm.
ahead though, Poppy. I'm ready for this.
so when I drive out to circle back to try to find them, I'm thinking, wait a minute. They're at ground transportation instead of passenger pickup. So then I call back and tell them, and Gentry's like, oh, yeah, we sure are. We're going downstairs now.
Okay, so in my defense, in
Mhm.
Houston, the airport that we normally leave out of, which is on my side of town, ground transportation and passenger pickup is the same place.
Oh,
But in Denver, this airport is huge.
it's
Oh my God.
huge. It's huge.
It's like our international airport.
It's big.
It might even be bigger. Their passenger pickup and their ground transportation on two different floors. So that's why me and Erica got that wrong. Wait, what's that smirk for, Michi? You don't think Denver Airport is bigger?
No, I've been to Houston and
You
I've never
know,
had that issue.
Houston Hobby Airport, ground transportation and passenger pickup is the same. You go up for arrivals and everything else is on one floor. which is why Erica and I just assumed that everything here was on one floor.
Somebody told a lie one day.
Now, you might be thinking of the international airport, the main airport in Houston, the large one, but I'm talking about the one we normally travel in and out of.
Okay, so I flew into Bush, and you
Yeah,
the hood
yeah.
airport.
We use Hobby.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's probably what it is. But yeah, I was not assuming that it would be different floors just for pickup. You know what I mean, Doreen?
Yeah,
Mhm.
be-
Oh, I know. He called me up, and I'm at the shop. He's like, I can't
I
find them.
know. We were and let me, Doreen, here's the hard part about it. We were like, oh, he has to hurry up because we're coming up to Denver from Houston. Like we left probably 76 degrees to go to 40s, 50s, 40s.
Mhm.
And so then so we're outside and we're like, oh, it's cold. I mean, I'm talking about scarves, coats, gloves. We had on full coats, like, and then finally we figured it out that we were at the wrong spot, telling him he was at the wrong spot.
You know he's never going to let you live that down, right?
Of course not.
No, I'm done
That
with
he was
it.
right and you were wrong.
We have it. I think I spelled figured wrong. Yeah, but yeah, it's done now. I'm done holding on to stuff like that. Like I'm embarrassed at myself for what I did at Daydreamer's house with the drop, but we'll talk about that a little later too.
Okay. So what did you think about going over to Kylie's house? And I got to meet Kylie and Dave for the first time. And I'll just say my piece on that. I was very much impressed by Kylie. I already feel like a kinship with Dave. So, you know, just like, you know, my cousin that I just hadn't met yet or hadn't seen in a long time. So even though I was really cool with Kylie, like we actually got, you know, I went over to his house and then he was just great. He was just great. I mean, just totally, he and Nadi Yadi, just wonderful people.
I
Yeah,
love how you guys played Jenga. I thought that was super cute.
You know, I don't think I've ever played it before either.
Really? That was your
Well, maybe,
first time
I
playing
don't think
Jenga?
so. And especially not as an adult. I
Right.
loved it. Yeah.
Yeah,
I found out how smooth I am.
I
I didn't realize I had that much
That was a lot of
smoothness.
fun.
Yeah.
yeah. Well, I was super excited to meet Dave because again, we text each other all the time. We share memes with each other, and it was kind of like meeting white me when we met because he has the same weird sense of humor that I have, and it's kind of like we complete each other.
Oh.
See, I don't think your sense of humor is weird. I think y'all are both funny.
Well,
But
you
maybe
see the
mine is
public,
weird.
you see
Yeah,
the
maybe.
public sense of humor. You don't see the other sense of humor.
I've been around you with the other sense of humor. You know, we were yeah. I know Navy Michi. So
She has a point.
yeah, I knew Navy Michi. So I knew when Michi was young enough to not care. So but yeah, or maybe I don't. Maybe I'll look at both of y'all and just like, oh man, let me leave the room.
And for the most part, except for stuff that will hurt the business, I still don't care. But yeah, it was just nice meeting him. I'd already met Kali and Nadi Yadi before, so
Mhm.
meeting the dogs and the cats and just doing the show. That show was so much fun.
That
And
show was hilarious. Even before you guys arrived, that show was pretty funny.
Oh, you were already in there, Doreen. Oh,
I
okay.
was, as I was waiting for you guys to arrive.
Yeah, we were
And him and I think wasn't it him and Dave J did it for a little while, just the two of them, and that was pretty funny too.
yeah, we were listening to
So
it on the way up to
that was
get
a
there.
funny show.
Yeah, and so of course we're running late because yeah, we can't find each other. That was a whole
Uh-huh.
30 minutes at the airport.
I want to know what was it that you guys were eating? Was it a meat pie or what
Oh
was
yeah,
that?
mincemeat pie.
Mincemeat. Okay, I couldn't figure out what. I'm sure you had said it earlier in the show. Somebody had, but I didn't.
but there was no meat in it. It was like
Oh,
fruit and Play-Doh and some
oh,
nuts.
It was
oh,
almost like a little pot pie,
oh,
like really tiny though, like the size of a $50.
oh,
Maybe a
really? Oh,
little bigger.
really little.
Yeah,
Okay,
really little. And so inside was spiced fruit.
okay.
Yeah, that's the best way I can say it, is like spiced fruit. So
Right,
it was,
right.
yeah, it was pretty good.
Erica hated it.
Erica hated
She
it.
was
But
not
I
eating.
mean, come on, we can say that about almost everything.
No, yeah,
Except for the party. She did love the party.
she loved the party, but she hated everything else. The travel, the city.
The hotel.
She liked the car,
Well,
but
know,
Yeah,
that's
she liked the
that's
car.
her
And she liked the
lane.
conversation in the car. But the hotel,
But are you surprised? I mean, look at her name.
yeah,
yeah,
she was
exactly.
true to form. So
I mean,
Okay. So, Poppy, I have some questions for you.
okay.
Who were you the most surprised to see out of the Beehive?
ooh,
And I think maybe they would be considered, are they Beehive or Beehive adjacent? I think Chatty and Ubi,
Okay, they're Beehive adjacent.
because I didn't expect them to show up. I was hoping Kaleo would be there, but when he started texting me when I was at the party, or when we were at the party, I was like, well, I guess he's not going to pull it off like he did last time when he just showed up in Vegas out of the blue.
mm-hmm.
But I feel like Kaleo does that on purpose. I think Kaleo does things to like throw people off, whether he's coming or going. So like you just never know with him,
Yeah. But I had a good little 15, 20-minute chat with him about what was going on at the party and what he was doing. So yeah, it kind of felt like he was there a little bit, even though he
Yeah.
wasn't. But
We got to talk to him. Only thing is, at the party, everybody was passing phones around of people who weren't there, but you couldn't really hear them. At least I couldn't.
I heard Roland because he was at the nursing home. He was getting a sponge bath.
Ew.
He had that little tapioca on his chin, and the nurse was trying to wipe it off. He's like, I'm gonna bite you, girl.
Oh.
So,
I did get to talk to Snarky and Tia and wave to DJ Miles and wave to Kendall. So
DJ Miles,
Yeah.
that may have been my highlight.
Oh, I
DJ
know.
Miles.
I wish I could have spent more time with him, just because we're like the two youngest in our families. And I know, like, when Tia and Rerun and the other kids go on vacation, they leave Miles at home like a bowl of water or
They do
something like
not.
that. So,
Oh,
I-
see how he tells stories.
I heard he was trying to spike some drinks.
oh yeah, he was trying to
He
hit
was over
Erica
there
with
bartending.
Mhm.
Yeah, giving Erica some pouring some lime. I'm like, where you getting lime from?
the little Miles Cosby over
Pouring
there.
lime in her drink. And then her mom, of course, Tia is like, stop doing that. And then Erica was like, let him live.
And I was like, yeah, mama, let me live. I'm going to drinking. Oh.
Oh boy.
Okay, so Poppy, who are you looking forward to seeing the most?
So there may have been two people. The first one was Chantel. And just because I didn't know how she was going to respond to me, because I've kicked her out of GRU 2 or 3 times.
Right.
And now I'm going to her house and taking advantage of her hospitality.
Because you
But-
did take advantage. You had like so much nacho.
Yeah, well, she didn't bring those nachos. You could see. But she was so sweet to me until she grabbed me by the ear and walked me out of her house.
Yeah, because we were waiting for you with our coats on by the front door, like,
I didn't know. I was talking to somebody. I was talking
Yeah.
to.
I thought we had all agreed that we were leaving, but I see you didn't realize that. I was looking forward to seeing everybody, to be honest. I was looking forward to seeing Dave J. I was looking forward to seeing, of course, Kendall and Snarky.
That's what I was going to ask, Gentry. I was like, had you met Kendall before?
I had
this
never met
weekend?
Kendall and Snarky before.
Okay, you never met either one. Okay.
No, but I had already met the Dreamers.
Uh-huh.
Like they've been to my home. So has Erica V.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I think I was looking forward to probably meeting them the most, the other DJs.
You know
Right.
what's messed up?
What?
Is they welcome you into their home with open arms. You made them stand on the porch and you were looking out the window when they came to Houston.
I was trying to finish my Diet Coke.
You didn't have to look out the window at them while they were ringing the doorbell.
Priorities.
I was like, let me make sure that's them.
And Dave J said Miles tried to steal a V-Rod. And Chappie
Yeah.
co-signed on it.
Oh.
Oh, I was very impressed with V-Rod too. She was so nice.
She
And
was.
so like bubbly.
She's like the life of the party without even trying to be the life of the party. She's
Yeah,
just
yeah.
that's who she is. And that'll be dry snitching. So I'll keep that conversation between her and Dave and I. The more you know,
Wait,
the more you don't know.
you know it's funny. Like when somebody brings something up, all it makes me want to do is like, well, what? What happened? I won't tell anybody. Just tell me right
It was
now.
probably about boobs or ass.
No, it was about neither of those.
It
Actually,
was
you
about what?
came up in the story.
It was about what?
No, it wasn't about boobs or ass. It
I was
was
like, it was probably about boobs or ass.
That's what it's normally about. But what is it? What was it, Michi?
no. I mean, Dorene came up in the story. It was a soccer
Oh.
game that we went to, and someone that was singing the national anthem
Oh,
that really didn't mean anything to anybody.
I
And
know who you. I
just,
know what you're talking about now.
Dorene just took it personally for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so y'all were talking about that, or did you just change the subject?
No, that's what we were talking about.
Oh, okay.
Hate
Well,
that
Let's,
beat.
let's move along. We don't need to.
Okay. Whose personality is the most like themselves
Oh,
that you thought? Whose personality did you think was just like this is exactly how they are on the radio? This is what I expected from them.
Dave.
Dave, yeah.
Yeah, without a doubt. I mean, he's and even the conversations that we have offline, it's again, like I said, it's like he's I mean, we complete each other.
oh, Michi.
Oh, I wish I could be happy,
They
but I'm
complete
jealous.
each other.
I wish I was happy, but I'm jealous, so I'm not gonna be happy about it.
I know. I'm a little jealous too. I thought I was the one that completed Michi, but
I mean, more than one person can complete me. I can
Whoa.
say there's you two, there's Dave, and then there's one more person. And I'm not gonna say who it is, so don't even ask me.
Okay, so I guess we're a best friend group then. Me, you, Dave, and Dorene.
right.
But
Okay.
not the other person, because
Michi.
don't ask.
I want Erica to be in my best friend group, so I guess we'll have to have overlapping best friend groups.
Erica,
Okay.
I really enjoy hanging out with Erica.
Oh,
Let's add
yeah.
her to who completes me too.
Yeah, because that car ride that we had, oh, we laughed so hard. Oh my God. Okay, so the party was already good, Doreen. All of the people's houses that we visited, those
Right.
were excellent. Everybody was so nice and generous. But our trips on the way to these things,
Right. Yeah. The three of you.
I mean, like side splitting.
Well, I'm glad you had so much fun.
And then imagine me with Erica and Real Estate Poppy. I mean, come on.
Yeah, I can about imagine.
I was hoping Erica would have shown up in here by now because we really do need to address how bougie she is.
Oh, she
Yeah.
bougie?
Like how hateful and bougie she is. Okay, so wait, hold on now, Papa. I have one more question.
Oh,
Okay.
hold on. Kaleo completes me too.
Okay.
Yeah.
What
Kaleo's
about Daydreamer?
And Daydreamer.
Oh, yeah,
completes me too.
yeah.
Michi, you better just stop. You digging yourself a hole here.
You know what's funny? Is that because Daydreamer, Erica, Kaleo, like we've known them for so long since AMP, you kind of already forget that these people are like your best friend groups. You know what I mean? Like I literally talk and text with these people like on the phone. But it was like Dave J being a new addition. I think that's why, because he's the newest friend, like he's getting all the attention.
He's the new panty.
Yeah, and I've still yet to meet Kaleo. He keeps running. Okay. Who did you think was least like themselves on the radio?
Ooh.
That doesn't necessarily have to be a bad thing.
No, I think Chatty. Just because on the radio,
Did you say Chappy?
Chatty.
Chappy. Okay.
Oh, and Tia
no,
completes me.
Tia, you're a best friend too.
All
Tia,
y'all complete me except for
That's what I mean. Like it's hard to say because that's what I mean. It's hard to say because we're taking advantage of our old best friends. Tia, you're definitely a best friend too.
I'm trying to see who.
She's not my best friend. She's my sister.
Yeah, see, y'all are sisters.
It looks like everybody in here completes me. So yeah.
Yeah.
But Dave and Daydreamer and Kaleo, they complete me a little bit more.
And then now I want to put Naughty Yachty in my bestie circle after talking to her and Chappie. Like Chappie said I could come to Denver whenever I felt like it. At least that's what I heard. That's what I heard. So I'm hoping that's what he said.
It's a free country. That doesn't mean you're gonna stay with them.
Maybe that's what he meant. I could just show up.
Oh my
No, he
God.
did. He said you can stay with me. You can come back to Denver, and like I was like, oh okay. So don't let me have a reason to come back to Denver, cause yeah, they were so cool. Okay, least like themselves to me.
Did I ever explain why Chatty was because like on the radio, she's like just bigger than life, but she was kind of quiet, kind of like
Oh yeah, she
A
was
little
really
bit more
reserved.
reserved in person.
yeah, kind of
Yeah.
like when I don't know people. So, but yeah, it's that was the biggest surprise because I thought she was like, girl, yes I did, but she wasn't. She was just yeah, normal.
I'm surprised.
And nice,
I'm
I
surprised you
swear. I
guys
don't
didn't
know.
say Kendall.
No, Kendall
Because
is.
Kendall has his radio personality and then his,
No,
his regular life personality.
I
no,
don't know. For some reason, Kendall was what I thought he was going to be.
He was okay.
Yeah.
he is what he is. Just like when you hear him talking, like some DJs you'll hear and the voice is different.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
His isn't. And like the
Yeah.
first time we ever met, and they didn't see us, but they were pulling up to whatever restaurant we were at, and Kendall was in the car like this and started.
Michi,
I was always-
Kaleo said that Kendall brought Dave J home from the hospital and told us to watch him.
I had to get some milk and decided not to come back.
Yeah. So y'all, I did a show, station head show on like the Christmas marathon during the show. And so what I was not anticipating, and I wanted to say it here, what I was not anticipating when we went to Dreamer's house was that I don't think I explained to people that I wanted everybody to kind of do the show. So I ended up like hosting the show, and I knew I would host it like the first hour. But I thought everybody, because it's all of these like entertainers and station head like DJs. I'm thinking everybody will be fighting for the mic. So I wish I had kind of put that out more, that people could have had their like turns,
That
like
you were
taking over the
signing
show.
everyone up for a show that no one knew they were being signed up for.
Well, I kept warning people on other station head shows that I was going to do that, and I don't think people really kind of took me seriously. Did you have an idea that I was going to do that at the show?
No, because I
You
think I
didn't?
kept pushing it out of my mind because I didn't want to do it. But then once you started doing the show, it was so much fun.
Yeah.
And I've been watching like the videos that Kendall took.
Yeah, me too.
I'm gonna make clips finally. Y'all, I'm finally like this. I'm about to knock stuff out because that could be taken the wrong way. I'm about to be more responsible and do all this stuff that we need to do to promote this show and be like the people that I idolize, like KB and Kaleo and the other great creators on social audio. So I forgot why I said that. Oh, it's
Yeah, what were
because
you going to say about that?
it's because I had so much fun doing that show with you.
And and even though like I thought that it would be everybody's show and everybody would like want to just come over and take over the show and do their own little thing, and I wish I would have put it out to everybody better so that they would have been more prepared to do that.
I'm excited. I learned. Oops, I'm sorry. I was excited. I learned what unicorn meat was.
Yeah.
Who knew?
Oh, Dave, I meant to tell you, Dave J, if you send me your address, I will send you some more unicorn meat because I know your unicorn meat got given away. And okay, so I'm going to say this, like sitting there doing the show was like, it was cool because everybody got to see, like, if people who don't do shows, they kind of got to see how the sausage is made, like how you kind of sitting there coming up with ideas and like what you do. But having Dave J as a producer and him doing all the behind the scenes and like getting me together, and he was doing it really fast, but he was so efficient at how he was explaining to me, okay, do this, do that, do this, do that. I was like, okay, I can see how Dave J has done this before, and he was real good at it. And of course, my partner in crime and my muse, and the best friend and best co-host a girl could have, was sitting right next to me, and he just makes Poppy just makes everything better.
I'm not
Poppy is
gonna
like
cry.
the ketchup to my French fries.
I'm not gonna cry, though.
Oh.
I
Say it
am not.
again.
I'm not gonna cry.
Yeah,
But
no, Poppy, I mean, seriously, like I would do every show with you. You make everything better. You like, I don't know what it is about another human being. You calm my anxiety just by being there.
I'm gonna second that because he does the same for me. So I know
Yeah,
what you're saying, Jen.
yeah, he calms my anxiety just by being there.
well, thank y'all for saying so. But really quick, since you mentioned seeing how the sausage is made,
Hmm.
here's a sausage party. The WRSE
Oh,
podcast.
yes.
Every
Okay,
Thursday.
y'all. WRSE podcast, some of the best guys on YouTube. Their show is Thursday at 8:30 Central, 9:30 Eastern. And you know what? I have something extra to say about the pod. Tonight on Blast, Kaleo or WRSE Kaleo Station will be hosting a show on Blast
Mm.
right after this show.
Yeah, the first time, right? So,
I believe so. It's going to be his first Blast show.
yep. So I will be listening on the way to pick up my Adderall because I took my last 2 this morning. So y'all, and we're gonna be efficient today, so we're not stepping on Kaleo's time. So
Okay.
yeah, right after us, y'all go over to Blast if you don't have the app, download it and listen to one of our BFFs on Blast Radio.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So I'm looking in the chat. Jen B says she loved the correct Quran segment. So basically, that was a okay. So Dorene, that's the thing I say to my children a lot. I was like,
Oh
"Am I
my
correct
God.
or am I wrong that I
It's
told you to clean this room?"
that is hilarious. I was listening to that on the way home from my shop, and I was just busting out laughing just listening to that. That
Yes.
was hilarious.
Yeah,
I
that's
didn't
something
even
I've been
know
saying
that
to my
was a
kids since they
word.
were little. And Dee Dee said, Gentry, I knew what you were trying to do. I think creators did not want to step on your toes. Oh man, like I didn't mind having my toes stepped on. I'm generous. I felt like it was like all of ours. That's what I wanted it to be. That was my intention, that it would feel like it was all of ours, and I was just starting it off.
Yeah, people will get over it, especially when we leave Station Head. Even though you're gonna go kicking and screaming, but yeah,
You gonna pull me out of there, huh?
I'm working on it.
I
I
know.
need to be there.
You gonna block me. And then I'm like, I keep getting blocked by Station Head. And then come to find out when we do like a Lifetime movie about our whole adventures, come to find out you set me up.
Just like Dave said, this bitch set me up.
Ooh, Dave. Yes, Dave called me the B word. He told me that his gifts cost tens of dollars. Let's see, what else did Dave say? Dave
So,
gave away one of the gifts. He lost one, but then
lottery
he gave
tickets.
away one of the gifts.
How you gonna
So
give away the lottery tickets?
how you gonna give away how you gonna hold up? So the lottery tickets, right? But how you gonna give away the D that I went to 3 different stores trying to
Oh
find
my
for you?
God.
Yeah, Gentry trying to give you the D and then you
But
don't want it.
yeah, Dave, I'm trying to get you the D. You ain't even trying to take
The
it.
D. Ow.
And watch, now Gentry's gonna be all strung out because the show didn't go exactly the way she wanted it. And next thing you know, she's gonna be out there like this, selling
I'm
syrup
gonna be out
on
there
the side
Down
of
the
the road.
syrup.
and my yellow hat.
Oh my God. I want to know, what did Jen Glenn get?
Oh yes. Before we run out of time,
Yes.
my Secret Santa.
Should I show the card first?
Yes.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Yes.
Oh, there's a card.
My
Okay,
Secret
that's the
Santa
card.
sent me this card, and I want to dedicate this to WRC Kaleo because I know Santa uses Hacker. Hacker has become Santa's most valuable reindeer, and right now they're looking at WRSE Kaleo's search history.
Oh, this is Kaleo's search history.
Yeah.
He's going to jail if they really do that.
Okay.
Well, I don't think. See, that's the thing. I don't think Santa really sends people to jail.
Black people, he does.
Really, Santa?
Especially black Hawaiians, because with Hawaii being out there in the middle of nowhere and he has to make that detour. Like
Isn't that
Hawaii,
why he
Samoa.
has Elf on the Shelf to do some of his dirty work?
Nah, Mele Kaliki Maka doesn't really mean Merry Christmas in Hawaiian. It's some type of swear phrase that Santa uses because he's tired
Oh.
of Hawaiian rhythmics messing up his path.
All right. So all you chocolate macadamia nuts, beware. Hacker is on to you.
Oh, it looks like Gabby got the lottery tickets. So your gift got regifted at the party.
Oh yeah, my gift got regifted at the party. B Rod and Dave J did not say goodbye to me,
Oh,
but I
uh-oh.
did kind of leave for a second.
Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
but you know,
All right,
it's
so
all
you
good.
ready
But I
to
want to show, yeah, my gift that Snarky got me. It was, listen, you know, I'm not a horribly emotional person, but yeah, this gift did it. Like this was one of the best Secret Santa gifts I've ever gotten.
Okay, and it is a video. So you know what? While this is playing, I will be right back.
I wanted to show everybody the Secret Santa gift I received this year. My Secret Santa was Snarky Mac, and I got the best gift. Look, it's a big OG, and she filled it with money, my favorite thing. And look, she put Jen Glenn. She had that inscribed on the front. It's wonderful. And then on the back, for the Diet Coke Fund, love Snarky, the sweetest gift. My Secret Santa is better than yours.
That is super cool, I must say.
I know. Now I want to go find a place that she got that, and then like get one for all of my nieces and nephews.
Yeah, that is a really cool gift. That
And
is
you know
really
what,
cool.
Doreen, I didn't even realize until later on that my name was across the front like that. I love the letter G. I guess it's because it's my first and my last name.
Right.
You know, as a kid, I think the letter of your name is always your favorite.
Right.
And since it's my first and last, I've always loved the letter G. And so I was like, oh, she had already went right just getting me something with a G.
With a G.
Yeah, in the shape of a G. But you know, having it full of money and like having putting that on the back of it, yeah, that was
cool.
I
Well
mean,
done.
yeah, that
I'm gonna
was
get you a fake Gucci belt then, since that's
Gucci belt.
that's
I'll
all
put it
you
with my
know.
other ones. No, I'm just kidding.
I could
So-
probably find you one at the swap meet.
Yeah, I definitely wear. It's funny because I used to wear those G belts.
Just saying.
Oh, look who's here. With like 5-ish minutes left.
Erica.
She
Erica, we
just
were
got back
talking
from the
about
Player Haters Ball, probably. See, even the dogs are mad. Let me show y'all really quick, because I think that my Secret Santa is pretty up there too.
Oh, okay. Let's see it, Michi.
So one of my things is, since we do real estate, I wanted to buy one of those, you know, in front of the car dealerships, the wavy things that do that with the fan in them.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you got one for your dad.
Oh, I love him.
Look at him.
Wait, make him dance. You got to plug him in.
I don't have a battery in it, and I was using a
okay.
plug. And I did it out there, and the dogs were just looking at me like I was crazy.
Did the dogs like that, or they didn't?
They did not.
They were not a fan. They were not a fan.
They didn't hate it, but they wouldn't mess with it. And I also got this from my Secret Santa.
What's that?
So it's like a muscle stimulator thing. Like when you put the pads on, like let's say I work out and I'm really like sore or something, I can hook the pads up and like stimulate. I guess.
Well, that was going to sound bad, Michi.
It shocks you, or it's like
like a massager.
Like when I had my knee rehab and they hooked the things up to it, and yeah.
Did I ask you already? Who was your Secret Santa?
Rachie Doodle.
Oh, Rachie Doodle, nice.
And Dorene is already trying to lay claim to this. She's like, "Oh, you know, when my back hurts sometimes." Like, well,
yep, I already am. I'm already am.
Salt, because this is my gift.
I did discover that my Secret Santa is Daydreamer.
Yay.
So I'm so excited to get his gift too. Michi told me I'm going to love it. So I'm excited.
I'm sure you probably haven't gotten it already because he was a little busy with the party.
Yeah. And the mailman around this time, they're always extra slow. So
do you want me to give you a hint of what it is?
Okay, I'll take a hint. Just a little hint. Just a little hint.
It's a rhetorical question because of whether you haven't eaten all day or just been on that sticky icky all night, we have a solution for you. We present Mama Dreamer's Tacos. You aren't
Okay.
Yes. I always wanted to try the tacos.
And he's not going to use dry ice either, so you're going to get them the way they are.
Yes. Nice and greasy.
No, it's not even gonna be greasy anymore. It's just gonna be dry because all the
It's
grease is
just
gonna
gonna be
be on
dry.
the like that can yeah.
It's
Like,
gonna be
It's
dry.
just gonna be little pellets of meat.
Oh my
it
god.
did look like Jermaine initially. Now it looks like Luther Vandross's curl.
Oh yeah.
Was that?
Yeah, it was good. It was good. What was your favorite part of the whole trip for you, Doreen? Like what you did this weekend?
I would say my most favorite part of the trip would be going to the party with Leah. Going to the Christmas party with Leah and getting the chance to do that. Because quite honestly, usually it's the three of us, me, Leah, and Michi, that go out and do things together. So for just the opportunity to get to hang out with her, and that to me was pretty special. That I loved being able to do that.
Oh, that's
So
wonderful, Doreen.
thank
You're a cool
you.
person to hang out with too, so I'm sure she enjoyed herself.
There was one more thing at the party that I want to bring up before we get out of here.
Mm-hmm.
So when we walked in, I looked on the table and I saw this.
Oh,
Oh yes.
oh.
A whole bunch of trinkets at the party, and babe, they look so
Did
amazing.
she have them at the party?
I was gonna steal some, but
Why didn't you?
because she's already threatened to kill me once.
What did she have there? What did she bring?
I believe it was a lot of pens. If she
Yeah,
really
she had
checked,
something that she had made for people and orders that people had already made.
Right.
Y'all can find her on Tia's Trinkets and on Instagram. Yeah.
Very nice.
yeah. And again, the link was way too long, but she's easy to find because when you see that picture, you know that is her.
Okay, so Michi, what was your favorite thing about the weekend so we can go?
I think being able to, outside of meeting everybody and getting to start to build closer relationships, it was being able to hang out with you.
Really? Okay.
Aww.
Yeah.
Because
Always.
we're always talking, but we rarely spend time together. So
I don't think people realize like how long we've maintained this relationship. And we
Yeah.
probably see each other. We've been seeing each other more lately, but we probably see each other every few years. But we always talk on the phone.
Mm-hmm.
We would always, carry on conversations.
and
Even
then
when
to have Erica be the icing on the cake because even though she's mean and hateful and bougie and all that kind of stuff, she's still lovable. She's kind of like
yes,
like the Tasmanian devil.
I'm telling you. So I'm thinking, okay, being with Kylie at his house, being with Dreamer at the party and meeting everybody, those are highlights. But something that was the same, like those long car rides with you and Erica,
Mm-hmm.
like, yeah.
And we didn't almost die in Denver the way we almost died in Houston when you were telling me where to go.
Right. Yeah, exactly. Because I don't know where to go. Like if I knew where to go in Denver, we probably would have almost died once or twice. And Dreamer did not hit anybody in the car, but he
Oh,
did
that's
almost
good,
hit us one time, like he swerved and everybody in the car. And you should have heard DJ Miles talking about, oh, I fell. Like his car seat was tipping over.
Oh boy.
Oh, Dream, sorry I told everybody that,
Yeah,
Well, that
I
sounds
told
very
him-
familiar.
Yeah, when he almost killed that black family.
He almost killed a black family when we were with him.
I made that
so
joke
it
too. I was
sounds
like,
very
was it a black
familiar.
kid in the street and he was trying to hit it?
Mhm. Oh gosh.
And Erica, as we wind down, said that we need our own reality TV show.
Yeah, we do.
We talked about maybe getting a car and putting cameras in it and just take a road trip
Yeah.
because I know we were all tired on the way back to the hotel from the party. So maybe that's where a lot of the hilarity ensued. But it was so much fun.
But we were laughing earlier those other times. Do you remember how we literally would have been to Dreamer's party probably 20 to 30 minutes earlier, but we turned around, drove up to the party, parked, and then turned around because we realized we didn't have any hostess gifts.
Yeah. We saw Lioness walk into the house, and I think she was one of the first ones there. So then we were like, uh-oh, and dipped.
And then, so we decided to get hostess gifts. And of course, what do you bring for a hostess gift? Like alcohol. So we pulled up to a liquor store and I was like, wait, not CVS? Because that's not the
Jake
ring.
only
That's why they
drinks the
sell my
finest
They
favorite.
have
wines.
they have
That's why they
actual
sell
liquor
my
stores.
favorite beverage.
Well,
CVS.
and I
Yeah,
bought
CVS.
2 bottles
Stella
of
Rose
Tito's.
Black.
Oh, okay.
I got
Okay.
2 bottles of Tito's. So I
Yeah,
got the big one, but then there was another one
you
with a
got the big
little,
one.
with a little sweater on it. So I bought that one too so I
Oh,
could get the sweater. So I left the bottles, but I brought the sweater home. I forgot to show it to you.
okay. I want to see the sweater.
The
Okay.
Dream is gonna have enough alcohol for about 3-4 more parties. Like, yeah.
We should have one
Daydreaming.
like the first week of February. Oh, wait, no, not the first week. The second week of February.
Okay.
I got something to do on the first week of February.
Sounds good. All right, y'all. It
Do
was
you mind
great.
if we skip white girl news this week, baby, and we'll bring it back?
Yes, we can talk about it next week. It'll still be relevant.
It will be. And, I did the other people just really quick. My lovely wife, everybody, D Cup Customs. Go ahead and check her out too. And
Here. See?
they can't because
Oh, can you not? Okay.
I have to go back here. Now you can show it.
Oh, it's just one of my little. It's one of my little. These are actually one of my most popular things. You can't. Oh, well, can't. They're
Yeah.
little square bear shot glasses. They say naughty
Square
things
bears.
on their bellies.
Okay. When I do your next ad, because Kaleo has demanded that I do a different aspect ratio.
Mhm.
So it will be full of swear bears.
Okay, awesome.
And of course, we wouldn't be here today if not for that guy right there.
Kendall.
Yeah, the Godfather.
Yep.
He
So
got the beehive together.
yep, he
He
is
was
like
the reason this even existed.
he's the Moses of social audio.
Yeah, you never know how God is going to use you,
Or the Joe Clark, one or the other. So all right, well, thank you guys for hanging out with us. We were very efficient and I wasn't all stressed out like I was 30 seconds before I hit go live. Because I learned never let them see you sweat. At least I've heard
See?
that somewhere.
Thank you guys. Okay,
All right.
we will see y'all. Okay,
Thank you guys. Love
bye,
y'all.
best friends.
Bye,
Bye,
best friends.
besties.
Thank you, executive producer.
Bye,
Thank you,
everybody.
Tia.
Yeah, bye, everybody who completes me except for Erica.